Being a quote unquote female MC in a male dominated industry, starting out, it was hard. Like I got my props from, All Natural and Tone. But when I would venture out, people wouldn't take me serious. It was like they didn't think this little petite girl could rap, and rap well at that. So I was definitely underestimated, probably millions of times. But then when I get on that stage and, perform, it's a totally different story. So I think now I'm way more comfortable with, standing in my own and just knowing my worth, knowing my value, know what I can do. And so I don't really think about that as much. And we do see more women kind of on the rise in hip hop. Unfortunately, it's like stripper hip hop, but that's not my style. No shade. It's like if that's what you want to do, but there definitely should be, a spectrum of artists and different individual things that make people unique, as a whole, and that's what we're missing in hip hop, in my opinion. So I would like to see, more of a balance, like the Cyrocs and the Rhapsodies, like. Why not push them, forward a little more? So it's definitely been challenging to be taken serious in the industry. You know, they'll any which way they could take advantage of you, they will. So if you don't know your business, they'll take advantage of you. If you think you're cool with somebody, but it's really business. It's just all different type of angles people can come at you with. But I will say I have been blessed to be around males that did not, take me as a sexual object and actually did look out for me and help me get to where I am today. So I would say my effort moment was at the very end of 2013, maybe the top of 2014. I had just come off tour with C2C, which they're a huge electronic group from France. And so I was doing all these shows, 50, 60,000 people. This was a whole new realm for me. I went everywhere, in France and Switzerland and all these places. And so you get treated like royalty in other places. And so coming back home was like just a very hard pill to swallow because it just seemed like, people knew what were aware of what I had accomplished, but there was really no way to like match it over here. It was just kind of like, okay, what am I going to do now? And so I went through a fuck it period and just a rough period of like, I didn't really want to do music. Actually, my apartment got robbed and like my hard drive got stolen, files got stolen. So I was just really discouraged at that time. And so what I think is the best thing for that is to just like be still and let it go. Like it'll come back to you if it's meant to come back to you. So I just let it go. I just like I focused on other things. So like I have a herbal business called Also Medicinal where I sell herbal teas and tinctures and all type of holistic products. So I just channel my energy into a different thing. And so again, I'm into yoga and spirituality, so that grounded me as well. I just threw myself into something else to keep that creative vibe going. So I would say, my spirituality and my holistic lifestyle held me down to get past that, and then connecting with Neek really boosted my confidence and esteem again to even try to get back on the mic and try to write again because I was just kind of over it. So some key lessons that I would say I've stuck with are just being true to yourself, knowing what you want first before you get outside opinions or people telling you what you should do and need to do. Figure out what you want to do. And for me, it's always just releasing good music, putting out, good art. And so you need people to help you do that. And so, like I said, Neek came around and he helped me facilitate this beautiful album. And so, just listen to that. Get still and listen to that inner voice and just, do what you want to do truly. Yeah, so some special moments I've had throughout my career have been just being recognized nationally. I was in a Skull Candy ad that was like all over, and it was actually on the NASDAQ building, like Jumbotron. So that was just like wow to me. touring in Paris, with Charlie Tuna, traveling, touring, meeting Run DMC, in Switzerland. That was bananas. They were super cool. Meeting Sting. What else? Just being featured. Oh yeah, I was in like The Source and Fader and Nylon for that ad. Being featured on, just in print publications, whatnot. So when I got to meet Run DMC, they were just very conversational and engaged with me. It wasn't just like, oh, I'm a fan and like, let me take a picture and like, bye. It was like they really had a conversation with me. So they asked me like where I was from. I told them Chicago. And, I told them why I was there, that I was actually performing because actually C2C opened up. I mean, finished the tour, the concert. So we went like after Run DMC. So it was like tons of people. Energy was crazy. I just like bumped into them pretty much backstage. Same thing with Sting. I was backstage and finagled my way, you know what I mean, to meet him. I was super excited. And so yeah, they're all like cool, sweet, down to earth people. It was no like ego tripping or anything like that. So that was definitely a high moment for me performing. I mean, it was more just small talk, they might have, you know what I'm saying, but I was in the moment and I was so excited I probably don't remember exactly what they said, but they definitely let me know like to keep going, that it was good to see a woman, doing her thing in the hip hop scene. So that felt good. Peace and love. It's Rita J, and you're checking out 24/7 HH.